Hey YouTube, this is MT93 on Dual channel. Um, my last video, I was questioning you, the viewer, if you wanted me to do a deck profile. I was against it because I don't want people kind of plagiarizing me. I don't want people taking my idea and making, saying it's their own, or saying that they're better because this or that, or, to me, that's just wrong. But talking to some of my friends, talking online, people on Dual Network, they've convinced me otherwise. You know, if I do my deck profile, I'm not really promoting, hey, build my deck. I'm saying, this is my idea. This is my thoughts into this game. So, in a way, I'm still saying, hey, there's a variety in this world. Go look for it. And that's all I really ask for in these videos, is for people to look at these, give me ideas before I can make better decks, more variety, and hopefully I can inspire you to do the same. But I'm going to make this video kind of quick. I've done this video several times today. I'm very tired of redoing them. So let's just get straight into it. Um, First, let's do the Cyber Dragons. You know, pretty much just staple top deck. Second turn stuff. Honest. Then DD Warrior Lady. Banishing classic chaos stuff. I love DD Warrior Lady. Just lay her down in defense. Your opponent's kind of just think, oh, I'll just attack, see what he has. Banish. I mean, even if it's just something, like, even if you were to do that to a Gearfried the Iron Knight, you are still taking one of their monsters away. I don't care what you say, who you are, that is still an awesome effect. Let's go with the Summoner Monk. Now, Summoner Monk is not the engine in this. This is just a search, like Rhoda or even Light Brigade. You're gonna, I personally have held this guy more times than I can count. If you build this deck and if you have better luck, then all by all means, you know, use him heavily. He's an awesome card. I love him. Good for the easy XZ. And yes, there's a reason why the XZ's there. If you haven't quite gotten it yet, I'll show you. Let's go for a mill. You know, Night Swarm Monk. I love this card. Kind of like DD Warrior Lady. But since, bouncing something back to the deck is even more destructive. For instance, I was playing a guy on DN, and he had his Darkest Metal in defense. Top decked Monk, pounced him, got rid of that Chaos Dragon lock. I hate that lock. It is just, you know what I mean. I like to do paddling. Some others have said, to go for the dog, go for, every other one besides paddling. But I mean, think of it. Paddling, is a 2 mil, not a 3 mil, good variety. And he's a beaten stick. When he attacks, he has 2100 attack. You know, Cyber Dragon with a mil. And that's what this deck really needs. Next is Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is a very old card. He, when he summons, he just mills a dark, which I love. The next couple cards I'm going to show you are just all for the Armageddon mill, and it's awesome. It's just amazing in my point of view. The only thing is, I only have one Armageddon Knight, so I had to, proxy with an Altitude Knight. Same attack and D, just different effect and different attribute. But real quick, let's go for the Nicor Gardna. When I first found this card, I was blown away. A monster that I could mill with, you know, Armageddon Knight. Then I could use this effect to negate, plus, a dark, for my chaos. It was really just pulling it together. But the one thing that I say that has contributed to this deck more than anything has been, I know, Penton the Dark Clown. Penton the Dark Clown, I think, is probably the best combo of the deck, in a sense of mill terms. Um, mean, think of it. If you have Monk, if you have Paddlin, if you have Armageddon Knight, once you mill this guy, you banish him, special summon another one. Extra monster. And it really works with the continuous defense. Because what's you know, if even if you draw into him, you can still put him in defense. He gets destroyed by battle, banish, summon. You know, right there, and that's one thing that this deck was really lacking, was a search summon that you just keep on, you know, even you could destroy it, I still bring out another monster, I still get another guy, you know, you just boom, boom, boom. Which I've hit much skepticism about it. You know, Penn's Dark Clown's stupid, has no real attack. It doesn't matter. He's a controlled mill. He does his thing he does his own thing. I don't have to worry about milling a Mirror Force, a Dark Core, um, you know, any card that I'm gonna need mid to late game for my back row. But if you have any variations with it, you know, write down a comment. I love you know, to have any help with this deck. It's ever evolving. It's ever work. I'm always working on it. There's never a day that I just say it's done. Let's clean this up real quick. Quick shout out to Inch95. Lately he's been making a lot of E-Dragon videos, and I've actually unsubscribed from his channel. I've just said I'm done with the E-Dragons. Let's do something else. And I say, you know, you the viewer, it's your choice, of course. But let's wake this guy up. He's an awesome guy. He's so intelligent with the game. It's phenomenal. He could, you know, he could teach us all something about the game that we have not yet learned every time we watch the videos. But it seems that he's just stuck on E-Drags, and I think he needs to move on for basically all of us, the viewers and all the players. Real quick, let's get into the traps. I like to do double scrap iron. You know, attack, gets switched back down. You know, he gets attack. You know, every time they attack, I get to negate at least once per turn. You know. Then Waboku. I love Waboku. I loved it so much when they made the reprint of it. I was going nuts. I was like I was expecting this card to be banned. This next set, but instead they banned, you know, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm. Thank God the baby dragons are gone. Let's continue with Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe, awesome card. I was kind of surprised that they didn't limit it, but it's also understandable, because if you really limited Dark Bribe just to 1, plus with the Monster Reborn and everything, a lot of players would have either just said screw advanced format, or just screw the game in general and just not play anymore. And I've actually known a guy who actually quit because of Monster Reborn. He's like, I'm not gonna play anymore if I can't have Monster Reborn. So let's do the double Mirror Force. You know, it's a staple. You know, it's like, to me, it's like the inverse of Waboku. You know, Waboku, you save your monsters. Mirror Force, you destroy your opponent's monsters. You know, still awesome. Then Solemn Warning. I wish Solemn Judgment was still back, because Solemn Warning is a little bit trickier, because you can't do it to a normal summon, you have to do it to a special summon. So Fusion, Synchro, Exi, which yet again, it does make sense, because those are usually heavier hitters. But, you know, cards that are just like, that you just want to say F you to sometimes, is like Spirit Reaper. Or even to Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal, like Pulsar on lock. It's just, just don't get me started. And here's the one card, or pretty much the one card with the 2 proxies, is my rank ups. This is the bread and butter of the deck. Utopia. I love Utopia. As soon as he came out, I ran out to, my local Walmart, however, and I got it. I mean, think of it. Just, it's in a sense you're getting rid of 2-year monsters for a 2500 attack, but he can negate twice. So, awesome card, which you already know. But the rank ups is what I love about it, because the chaos. When I saw Utopia Ray, I thought he was awesome, but his effect is just way too hard and impractical to use. If I were to ever really use him, is if my Utopia ran out of units and I can just top him and just keep my monster, keep the 2500 attack. Because you know that if a Karibo can beat your 2500 attack monster, you are in some serious shit. So, I only run 2, that's all you really need. Also when you go for the rank up, you can do the extra top for the extra units beforehand to kind of get some extra units. And of course the V. V's an awesome guy. When his structure deck came out, I was kind of skeptic because I first heard of Victory before V, actually. And I was expecting Victory. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? V? And I read his effects and I loved him. Popular monster. I can still attack. He's like a Volcasaurus. But to me, he's easier to bring out. Instead of having to get 2 level 5s, which I did run Volcasaurus in this deck at one point. It's just so impractical. I mean, yes, I have Cyber Dragon, but there's only 2 Cyber Dragons. How the hell am I supposed to get 2 Cyber Dragons out on the field long enough to take Z and foremost? But yeah, run 2 Rays or 2 Ray Vs and 2 Victories. Victory is the card that you're gonna want to use more time than any. But I have to say, use V to beat down your opponent, then use Victory just to finish him. Because your opponent's going to keep on trying to summon a monster, or you just don't attack directly. But yet again, it's better that, I don't pop. It's better that your opponent doesn't put a monster down for me to pop than attack directly anyways. But he's still prone to card effects, Sakuretsu Armor, Mirror Force, etc. But Victory's not. Once he is, if he's able to be summoned, if your opponent does not negate his summon, he's unaffected by magic and trap effects for every time he attacks. That's just his base effect. When he has a Utopia unit, Utopia, when he attacks, you can remove a unit and gain his attack. Gain the monster's attack they're attacking. So basically, he acts like Honest, and then he's immune to monster effects on top of that. Like, holy shit. That was so amazing to me because my brother was running Grand Mole so heavily, and he would draw into it every flipping time I would get my my Xyz out. Not to mention the Galaxy deck, and even E-Dragons. Yes, I know you can't stop an E-Dragon deck. They can never slow down. But holy shit, if you're gonna just pop them like crazy, and even if they bring Dracosack out, I know, but still, they still lose the life points with Victory. To me, it's an unstoppable card if properly summoned. But after, sorry for the sidetrack of the, Xyz. I need to hurry up and get this video done. Real quick, New Bronze Force, which I personally think is the best card to bring out Victory, or, either way. When you activate it, if your opponent doesn't negate the effect, all your opponent's monster effect, or any card effect really, is negated. So, field spells, for instance, I was playing a Dark World deck. Negate his field spell, so he couldn't do the keep on draw mill bullshit. And I also got rid of his skill drain. The skill drain was killing me. I got rid of the skill drain, got Victory, destroys Grapha, and basically it was game over at that point. It lasted a little bit longer, in that turn, but still. Um, I use the unlimited one because the unlimited rank up because I don't have any more Numeron scores. You could proxy, but I don't like to do proxies. I like to play with what I have, but it's up to you. Alright, let's finish up with these magics. Dark Hole, Rhoda, of course, Charge the Light Brigade. I was actually kind of skeptical of using this card because I didn't want to overmill. It's, you know, but it's really a card that is really needed because when you're needing that level 4 monster for your Z, it just you're locking yourself down if you don't do it if you don't stretch out your monsters. Um, I do the triple MST basically because at first it was I had room because of Heavy Storm being gone, and then it just kind of made sense. With Heavy Storm being gone, you're gonna have a hard time popping your opponent's back row. Is it the most practical card to use? Not really, especially if you're like Frog Monarchs are the worst to play with when you have triple MST because you're gonna basically just have MST on the field or in your hand just sitting there like an idiot. And of course the last two cards, Dark Core. Dark Core I love because you can yet again, discard a light or a dark that you need for the Chaos Summon, or even yet again Penton the Dark Clown, Necrogardna. Those are the ones that you want to get rid of from your hands and from your deck because that's when you can activate their effects, and that's what you need with this deck. It's just to keep on doing the special summoning, the mill, and just go fast and hard. Um, just um, just a quick shout out to my shop, 7th Inning Stretch, down here in Denellen. I'm not sure if it's really a national known shop, but I had to put it out there. Told Jim I would. Um, just write down a comment. Please subscribe, and just let me know. Like I know I have a long way to do these kind of videos. I just want to know what your opinion is, the viewer. Um, and yeah, thanks for watching.